Love music. Live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.
This is Rock Sport Radio across Central Scotland on DAB Digital Radio. That was the Apollos, the Morning Sun, and I've got some good news. They're actually in the middle of recording their new album, and it's going to be out, and they're going to have a wee lunch party in June, so that'll be one to look forward to. Now, the next one, it's the Super Pumas by Let It Go. Bye.
Fantasy, it's hard enough to compromise. do is just cry. These days, well, I'm running away from you, so I promise they'll be there. Sometimes you gotta hold it aside. I can tell you wanna cry. Let it go by. Let it go by. Let it go by. Since you're picking up the pieces again, clearing up the message you read, you say you wanna hear the truth, and that you got nothing to lose. These days, I'm running away from you, so I promise they'll be there. Sometimes you've gotta hold it inside. Hold back the tears you wanna cry. Let it go by. Let it go, let it go. These days, well, I'm running away from you, so I promise they'll be there. Sometimes you've gotta hold it inside. About the tears you wanna cry. Let it go by. Well, it's bad, get your fuck. I don't even need your love. Time swings, go breathe. Now you let your dignity get me out of here. Get me out of here again. Well, it's bad, get the fuck. I don't even need your love. Time swings, go breathe. Now you let your dignity get me out of here. Get me out of here again. These days, well, I'm running away from you, so I promise they'll be there. Sometimes you gotta hold it inside. All the things you wanna die. Let it go by. Let it go, let it go.
That was the Super Pumas with Let It Go By on Rock Sport Radio. Love music and live sport. Now you can catch them down in Nocturnes on the 13th of April. Next is another band, just played them for the first time last week, and this is Banshees. Starts with one.
Take a sip from the cup. I know you're drunk, but you feel alive. We got your back on it, don't you worry, it's alright. Nothing here will get you 'cause we own the night. And I, it starts with one kiss. Maybe it will mean It starts with one night, I'll make you believe it. It starts with one kiss, maybe we'll mean it. It starts with one night, make you believe it. It starts with one. It starts with one. Starts with one night, I'll make you believe it.
Banshee starts with one. That's another great band from Greenock, and they're actually playing in Butefest. I think that's in July. I think that's, so you should check that out. That's a really good band. This is another new band, first time they've been on. This is the Kalahari's and You. And it's the Kalahari's from Dundee, not the Kalahari's from Melbourne. Just in case you're checking them out on Facebook.
Another weekend spent in my bed, and I just can't seem to get you out of my head. I just wish these feelings would go away, 'cause every day feels like a rainy day. Another weekend spent at the bar, and everybody said I was gonna go far. Oh, I just wish these feelings would go away, 'cause everybody's starting to look like me. I want to take you to a place where we can call our own. I want to take you to a place where we can call our home. Another weekend at the cinema, it's a favorite to go where you can go by car. I just wish these feelings would go away, and I can find something to ignite my flame. Another weekend spent at my mates, and I wish that I could go home, that I'm in a state. I just wish these feelings would go away, 'cause everything is looking like it again. I want to take you to a place where we can call our home. I want to take you to a place where we can call our home. I want to take you to a place where we can call our home. I want to take you to a place where we can call our home. Will you take me to party? All in the words that my supposed to be. Is this the way it's supposed to be? I'll be you and we'll be free. Will you take me to party? All in the words that my supposed to be. Is this the way it's supposed to be? I'll be you and you'll be me. I want to take you to a place where we can call our own. I want to take you to a place where we can call our own. I want to take you to a place where we can call our own. I want to take you to a place where we can call our own.
That was the Kalahari's, first time they've been on with You. You're listening to Ricki Neill on First Play Friday, right through until 1 o'clock, bringing you some of the best and new unsigned acts right up until 12, and then we'll get some of your own tunes on. So if you want to get a tune on, all you need to do is send a text message. Just text the word Rock Sport and then your message and the name of the song you want it on and your name, and text that to 60777. Now this band, this is another new band, they were just on, I think, last week for the first time. This is Primes and Breathe.
So you want a revolution, but I'd rather be in your bed. be part of the solution. Did you hear a single word I said? I don't believe we should restrain. If we fall apart, we start again. Just let me break. Something happened to the inside now. And I need some relief. Just let me breathe. Something happened to the inside now. And I need some relief. Just let me breathe. I guess I understand your problems. Chased away by a glass of wine. Slowly becoming also solid when you should be in a pride. Whatever happened to you? If we fall apart, I need the truth. Just let me breathe. Something happened to the inside now. And I need some relief. Just let me breathe. Something happened to the inside now. And I need some relief. Just let me breathe. Loving, hating, faking, breaking, fading, making, changing. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe. Something happened to the inside now. And I need some relief. Just let me breathe. Something happened to the inside now. And I need some relief. Just let me breathe. Something happened to the inside now. And I need some relief. Just let me breathe.
That was Breathe and Primes. That's another great band, and if you want to catch them, all you need to do is go to their Facebook page, and it's Primes Band Official. Quick update on the football score. The international friendly: Scotland 0 and Costa Rica 1.
There are some things in life you treasure forever and take great pride in, as well as being a potential investment. Bob Harper is Scotland's premier rock culture artist, creating original and stunning portraits of true rock icons. From Bowie to Blondie and Presley to Prince, Bob's paintings are displayed in private collections around the world and remain unique in both style and technique, with each portrait featuring song lyrics by the musician. To see Bob's work, visit rocksportradio.co.uk, and there's free shipping for all orders for Rock Sport Radio listeners. Bob Harper Art, in association with Rock Sport Radio, painting the world's favourite rock icons.
It's back by public demand. Your story, your songs, your club. Celtic the Musical returns to the Pavilion Theatre Glasgow for 4 weeks only, from Wednesday 18th April to Saturday 12th May. It's the must-see show for Celtic fans of all ages. Tickets are already selling fast, so book now for Celtic the Musical on 0141 332 1846 or online at paviliontheatre.co.uk.
Thinking of a holiday? Well, this year, swap Largs for Lanzarote, Cardonald for California, or even Oban for Osaka. Go where you want to go. Our travel insurance could cover anyone up to 99 years old, even if you have a pre-existing medical condition. Call 01592 85 83 86 or visit ourtravelinsurance.co.uk. Insure Direct, helping make memories.
Well, that was an interesting game, don't you think?
It certainly was, and I really didn't think it would go that far.
It did seem a little risky to me.
Exactly. Who would wear that out in public?
Boggles the mind, Jim.
Maybe that team should have gone to Only Sport.
Get your kits for every club, in every league, from juniors to schools to college.
With a massive range of quality kits, with great value, flexible service, and extremely qualified staff.
Only Sports in Hillington, your team partner. See onlysportltd.co.uk.
It's predictable, but unfortunately, utility costs will probably go up. That means taking more money out of your business. Annoying, right? Well, Utility Alliance could help manage your business energy needs and control your costs. Your costs might even go down. Build a more sustainable and energy-efficient business and drive down your operational costs. Call Utility Alliance on 0131 202 5467 and ask the business energy experts.
Love music, live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.
I will satisfy the taint. I will give myself another sort of name alive. I will satisfy the blame. I will send myself down the rivers of the same alive. I will satisfy the tale. I will send myself back through my own ways. Couldn't we believe this every day? I love the silence when you pray. We'll seek a solace of our own, the only way. I will satisfy the tale. I will give myself another sort of name alive. They will vilify the lane. I will send myself down the rivers of the same alive. I will cauterize the shame. I will send myself back through my own ways. Couldn't we believe this every day? I love the silence when you pray. We'll seek a solace of our own, the only I'm in love with something real.
I'm in love with something real with Bravado. That's with Bravado from Memphis. I really like that band. Every time they send a song in, it's totally different from the last one. You know, they kind of change their genre every single time. Now, this next band, I played them for the first time just last week. This is the Brighton band, Just Like Fruit. It's quite funny. When I was on their Facebook page, they've got a little quote under it and it says, "The blues is good for you, just like fruit." That's really good, isn't it? And I really like this song as well because they've actually named it after me. Well, that's what I'm saying anyway. This song's called Dear Richard.
I'll tell you the score. It's been a secret, but not anymore. Your girl's been doing whoever she wants to. Dear Richard, everybody knows it for you. So Richard, I'm sorry to say, things are getting worse. Every day it's time for me to tell you that she's been untrue. Dear Richard, everybody knows it for you. When the sun is bright or in the darkest night, I will be there to tell you something new. Dear Richard, everybody knows it for you. So Richard, if you ever see anybody hiding such a secret from me, just tap me on the shoulder and tell me right on cue. You know I'd hate to be your Richard, but everybody knows it for you. Whoa, Richard, everybody knows it for you.
I think Just Like Fruit are my new favourite band. That was Dear Richard by Just Like Fruit, boys from Brighton. You know, it's funny, a lot of people don't actually put the fact that my name's Ricky, that my real name is Richard. My family still call me Richard, and the people I work with call me Ricky. And my friends I grew up with call me Richie. And the reason I get called Ricky now is basically my first ever job. I used to be really, really shy, and I went in and the boy said to me, "What's your name, son?" And I was like, "Richie." And he said, "Ricky." And I said, "Aye." And that was it. Anyway, this is another new band. This is Bang Bang Romeo and NBA.
I can see the chimney smoke, the skies are grey. I'm going out
was Bang Bang Romeo and Natural Born Astronaut. Brilliant song. Next up, we've got the Lead Coloured River and Deception.
Through my eyes and through the night, I can't see it. Something more than the stinging lips of sin. I guess the wandering night wandered into far love. Leaves you torn between the complexities of life. So I can't tell you anything. No, I can't tell you. 'Cause I can't change it, and I can't change. I sense a scene, one of something more than this world. I don't know, but I guess it's where I wanna be. A sin shines between the lines, so I can't read it. And sometimes truths are better if they're left unread. So I can't tell you anything. No, I can't tell you, 'cause I can't change it. And I can't tell you anything, no, anything. I can't tell you, 'cause I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't change it. And I can't tell you anything, no, anything. I can't tell you, 'cause I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't change it. Anything, no, anything. I can't tell you, 'cause I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't change it.
You're listening to Rocksport Radio, and that was Lead Coloured River with Deception. Next up, this band were actually meant to be playing tomorrow at the Air Rise, but they've had to pull out just at the last minute, but they managed to get a replacement. That's on tomorrow, and it's only £5, and there's 8 bands. Starts at 3 o'clock. This is Atlas Run and Bookshelf.
You notice different parts of me. Some things that I feel to see. Got no problem with your enemies, 'cause you had one. Yeah, you had one. Empty bookshelf in the hallway, sagging and smoking your airways, sparking up just to hate the shame. That you had one. Yeah, you had one. Running blame down the staircase, and says yes to me. Sick of all the lies we used to say when we were late. And I hope you'll forgive me for the words you're trying to break. And I hope that you will wait here for me.
You're listening to Rocksport Radio, and that was Atlas Run with Bookshelf. Now, the friendly over at Hampden has just finished, and we're now going to head over to John Brodie for a full match report. How are you doing, John?
Yes, good evening. The final whistle just gone. It's Scotland 0, Costa Rica 1. So the second era of Albert McLeish starts with a defeat. And in truth, it was the visiting side who were more positive right from the start. The home team seemed to have problems adjusting to their shape, and it was no real surprise when in 14 minutes, Kearney was left for dead as Oviedo sprinted past him, and his cutback from the byline found Marco Urena, and he fired low past McGregor. It was a lovely finish, 1-0 Costa Rica. However, 3 minutes later, the Scots had their first chance. A Ritchie corner found ahead of Patterson, but he headed it just wide. It was a good chance too. Almost on the half-hour mark, McBurney fired in a lovely shot from the edge of the box, but that man, Keelan Navas, dived to his left-hand side to parry to safety. And then just before the break, Robertson, who became more prominent as the half wore on, fired in a terrific cross right across the 6-yard box. McBurney tumbled down under a challenge from a defender. The danger was cleared and the referee said no penalty. So into the break, Scotland 0, Costa Rica 1. And it was almost 2-0 for the visitors as Robertson failed to challenge Brian Ruiz on the byline. He cut inside, he fired in a left foot shot. McGregor looked beaten and it smacked off the crossbar and went away to safety. However, just beyond the hour mark, another good chance by McBurney and substitute McGregor. They created space for Ritchie, who's left one-on-one with Navas again, but somehow again the Real Madrid goalkeeper managed to turn Ritchie's fierce drive over a bar and keep his clean sheet intact. In 69 minutes, Robertson again fired in a low cross. McBurney looked as though all he had to do was connect and it was a goal, but somehow the striker failed to get there. And Robertson again found space for a low cross into Ritchie, but this time his weak effort was saved by Navas. The final chance for the home side to get an equaliser came with 2 minutes left. Patterson played in a lovely cross. It found the head of man of the match Andy Robertson, but this time his header was just wide off target. So the Scots lose on Alec McLeish's return to the dugout. This is John Brodie for Rocksport Radio at Hampden Park, where the match is finished. Scotland 0, Costa Rica 1.
Thanks, John. Thanks for that report. That's a bit unfortunate for Alex McLeish's first game, but the good thing is he's trying lots of new young players, which is that's the way we need to move forward, I think, personally. Anyway, back to the music. How many times have you put your big foot in it, your big mouth? You know, I do it all the time. I remember I'd done it a few weeks ago. I'd seen a girl I hadn't seen for ages, and the last time I had seen her, she was pregnant, and I actually said to her, "Oh, so when are you due?" And she was like, "Ricki, I had my baby 9 months ago." Anyway, this is the Medicine Priest and My Big Mouth.
Well, my big mouth, it drives me insane. She's not speaking now, am I to blame? Come on and bring me down.
That was My Big Mouth with the Medicine Priest. Now this next band, they're playing over the next this weekend actually. They're playing this weekend in Glasgow, so check them out. This is Land of Rubbermen, Break You In.
Come with me a couple of weeks, a horse to see, and I'll book you in, I'll book you in. Run with me for a couple of weeks, get back on your feet, and I'll book you in, I'll book you in. When I share with you, I do the things that you tend to, that you tend to. When I share with you, I do the things that you like to, that you like to. Take off that filled coat, so round and round we go. That filled toe, and round we go. Take off that filled toe, so round and round we go. That filled toe, and round we go. And that filled, and round we go. Oh, that filled toe, and round we go. And then that filled, round we go. And that filled toe, and round we go. And that filled, round we go. That filled toe, and round we go. And that filled, and round we
You're listening to Rock Sport Radio, and that was Land of Rubbermen and Break You In. So they're playing in the stereo this Sunday, so make sure and go and check them out.
Radio, the trusted medium giving you access to the Rock Sport Radio audience, effectively your potential customers. It's straightforward, cost-effective, and available on and off air. Whether it's adverts, sponsorship, promotions, or digital, we can build a bespoke campaign including tailored production services, working with you to deliver the return on investment your marketing deserves and our experience provides. To access the Rock Sport Radio audience across central Scotland, and for more information, go to rocksportradio.co.uk/advertising.
Thinking of a holiday? Well, this year, swap Largs for Lanzarote, Cardonald for California, or even Oban for Osaka. Go where you want to go. Our travel insurance could cover anyone up to 99 years old, even if you have a pre-existing medical condition. Call 01592 85 83 86 or visit ourtravelinsurance.co.uk. Insure Direct. helping make memories.
Well, that was an interesting game, don't you think?
It certainly was, and I really didn't think it would go that far.
It did seem a little risky to me.
Exactly. Who would wear that out in public?
Boggles the mind, Jim.
Maybe that team should have gone to Only Sport.
Get your kits for every club, in every league, from juniors to schools to college.
With a massive range of quality kits, with great value, flexible service and extremely qualified staff.
Only Sports in Hillington, your team partner. See onlysportltd.co.uk.
It's predictable, but unfortunately, utility costs will probably go up. That means taking more money out of your business. Annoying, right? Well, Utility Alliance could help manage your business energy needs and control your costs. Your costs might even go down. Build a more sustainable and energy-efficient business and drive down your operational costs. Call Utility Alliance on 0131 202 5467 and ask the business energy experts.
Celtic the Musical returns to the Pavilion Theatre Glasgow for 4 weeks only, from Wednesday 18th April to Saturday 12th May. Featuring the songs that have rung round Celtic Park over the years, it's the must-see show for Celtic fans of all ages. Remember, it's on for 4 weeks only. Don't miss it. Book now for Celtic the Musical on 0141 332 1846 or online at paviliontheatre.co.uk.
Love music. Live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.
Just for one night.
That's The Shores, One of Those Nights. Another great band. They're actually playing in stereo tomorrow, so make sure you go and check them out as well.
Love music. Live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.
I'd rather be liberated. I find myself captivated. Stop doing what you keep doing it too. I'd rather stay bold and lonely. I dream I'm your one and only. Stop doing what you keep doing it too. Things are getting strange, I'm starting to worry. This could be a case for Mulder and Scully. Things are getting strange, now I can't sleep alone. I'd rather be jumping ship. I find myself jumping straight in. Stop doing what you keep doing it too. Forever be dozy and dim. I wake myself thinking of him. Stop doing what you keep doing it too. Things are getting strange, I'm starting to worry. This could be a case for Mulder and Scully. Things are getting strange, now I can't sleep alone. Here, my bed is made for two, and there's nothing I can do. So tell me something I don't know. My head is full of you. Is there nothing I can do? Must we all march in tune by tune by tune? And as for some happy ending, I'd rather stay single and thin. Stop doing what you keep doing it to me. Things are getting strange, I'm starting to worry. And this could be a case for Mulder and Scully. Things are getting strange, now I can't sleep alone here. Things are getting strange, I'm starting to worry. And this could be a case for Mulder and Scully. Things are getting strange, now I can't sleep alone. So what have you got to say about that? And what does someone do without love? And what does someone do with love? And what have you got to say about that?
Well, I came home like a stone, and I fell heavy into your arms. These days of darkness, which we've known, will blow away with this new sun. But I'll kneel down, wait and I will wait for you. So break my step and relent. Will you forgive and I won't forget? Know what we've seen and can't live less. Now in some way shake the excess. As well as strong, and use my head alongside my heart. So tame my flesh and fix my eyes. A tethered mind freed from the lies. And I'll kneel down, wait for now. I'll kneel down, know my ground. Raise my hands, paint my spirit gold, and bow my head, keep my heart slow. 'Cause I will wait for you, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you.
You're listening to Rock Sport Radio, and that was Mumford and Sons and I Will Wait. Now, this is the time of the night when we had our featured band on. I was actually getting a wee bit worried because I got a little message earlier on saying they didn't think they could make it in, but I've been joined by Sean, by Bullets and Arrows. Cheers for coming in, mate.
No worries, thanks for inviting us.
And you cycled here as well, eh? So,
Well, I opted for taking the subway actually. I wasn't too sure where I was going,
Right.
as you found out when I got lost, so went for the subway.
no, I totally appreciate it because I know you've got a gig tomorrow, haven't you, as well?
Aye, at St Luke's, supporting the Smiths United.
That'll be an amazing night. St Luke's is an amazing venue. Have you played there before?
I've never actually played there, and I've never seen a band in there either, so I'm quite excited to see what it's like.
It's amazing, and see the kind of, I was about to say, the kind of people that go to see the Smiths United,
Aye.
they love their music, and I know that they're going to really kind of take to you guys. Have you supported this band before?
No, this is the first time we've supported a cover band of sort of any sorts.
Right.
So I'm quite excited. It's sort of new territory for us.
Yeah.
And the other support bands that are playing, we've checked them out and they sound incredible. So we're excited to sort of be in with that bunch, you know.
Right. But these are good enough to be in there. You should be supporting. I mean, you shouldn't just be supporting. You should be actually headlining these kind of gigs. Which there's loads of these gigs coming up as well. So tomorrow, what other bands are playing?
So it's Patersani, Rogue. Oh, sorry.
Oh, the Rocks. Is that the Rocks?
No, it's Rogue something.
Right. We can check it out on their Facebook page.
Aye, we can check that out. It's all on the Facebook page.
Aye.
But we've listened to a few of their tunes. We like to do a thing on sort of Facebook where we mention local bands and sort of pick a tune of theirs and try and sort of promote it, create like a wee community out of it.
Right.
So we checked them out and we're off excited.
So how long has Bullets and Arrows been together then?
Technically 3 years. We took a wee sort of break in between when we were having sort of troubles with the lineup. We changed bass guitarist, and that took sort of a wee while to find a new one. And then when we're getting back into it, it took us a wee while to get back on track. And then now we're sort of excited. Kev brought in a certain amount of enthusiasm to the band that I think we were lacking for a while.
Okay.
So he's definitely sort of boosted us in the right path.
It's quite hard actually. I mean, they could be the best bass player in the world, but it might not just be the best fit to the band, if you know what I mean. You know,
Exactly.
you might not get on with them, and some musicians are quite kind of diva-ish. If I don't know if that's the right word, you know what I mean. But some are very kind of. In fact, I can't say that word on radio. But you know what I mean. But it's getting the right person. So how long? You know, once you get the right person, do you think this is you? This is the band now, and this is the band that are going to go forward for years to come.
It's really hard for me to imagine this band going anywhere without the sort of unit that we've got now. I feel like we all gel off each other pretty well. We're almost too much like a sort of collective marriage, you know.
Yeah.
We bicker. There's good and bad times, but mostly good, and we get good music out of it. At least I like to think so.
And you all work full time as well, don't you? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we sort of have to balance our band life with our work life, and obviously keep our social lives going as well. We all work pretty much sort of 9-5
Is it?
deals.
Where is it you work yourself?
I work at the Tall Ship, just behind the Riverside Museum. It's like a sort of maritime museum. And
It's a really good museum, and it's free, isn't
Have
it?
you been?
Yeah, I love it over there. That's the kind of place where if you stay in Glasgow or round about Glasgow and you're skint, you take your kids.
Exactly. No, it's great for that, you know. And I'm usually on the sort of welcome desk, so
right.
I mean, I love chatting away. Usually can't stop me, so I basically get to sit there and chat.
Johnny actually said that to me when Johnny told me he couldn't make it. He said, "Listen, Sean can talk for Scotland." So, anyway, listen, the first track we're going to be talking about is "Blame." Can you tell me a wee bit about that, Sean?
So that was actually, we didn't expect that to be our first single. It was the newest tune that we'd written when we went into record with Chris Marshall at West 9 Studios.
Okay.
And when we'd recorded all 4 of them, we just heard the ending of that tune. We just heard it stand out, and we're like, that has to be the single. We'd be going home. We were there for a week. We'd go home, sleep, wake up the next day, and we'd still be singing it in our heads, you know, coming into the studio or humming it away. So
that's when you know you've got a good tune in it.
Yeah. I mean, we've probably over-listened to ourselves now to the point where we're sick of it. So I kind of hope that happens to everyone else, you know. Everyone gets addicted to it.
That's it. You know, it's quite funny. Dougie Jackson was talking to one of the guys that looks after the UK charts.
Aye.
And they were talking about, like, the Killers have had that song, Mr. Brightside,
Aye.
for 200 weeks now.
Oh my God.
That's unreal, isn't it?
Aye.
Do you think they're sick of that song?
No, actually. I have to admit, like, when I'm drunk and I'm on a wee night out and someone pops on the Mr. Brightside, you can't help it.
That's my karaoke song. Do you know
Is
that?
it?
Aye. If all my workmates are probably listening now and they're like, oh, shut up. But no, that is. But I always
Maybe they're sick of it.
I'm not a singer, I'm an entertainer.
Aye.
I enjoy it. Anyway, this is Blame, and then it's Bullets and Arrows.
Russell sheets on a Monday morning. You tell me, babe, that I'm big and strong. So I don't mind that you've been gone so long. You push my buttons and I pull your strings. Gonna line them up, baby, go chain, chain. Give me time till I get up again. We'll do it one more time before I cross the line, before I lose my mind. And when the shit goes down, don't wanna be
changes, always stays the same, and no one takes the blame. Just fall in love again. Oh, oh, oh.
That's Blame and Bullets and Arrows. Featured band tonight, I've got Sean with me just now, and if you want to be the featured band, all you need to do is send me a little email and a couple of your tracks and a bio about yourself to ricky@rocksportradio.co.uk, and I'll get you on as soon as possible. Next up, we've actually got a Weekend Girlfriend. So, Weekend Girlfriend, tell me a bit about this one then.
So that was... Johnny's quite known for, when it comes to band practice, going on a wee rampage. We usually bring maybe 4 or 5 beers each to band practice, and then we'll hit the pubs after that. So Weekend Girlfriend's a wee story.
Aye, does he get a bad habit of doing that? Aye,
well, he certainly used to anyway.
Aye.
Back in the day.
Who is it that writes all your songs in?
Well, Johnny brings the tunes in, and he sort of writes the lyrics and the chords, the sort of the backbone of it.
Okay.
And then we come in. We've all got sort of totally different influences, so we all sort of tear it to pieces and then build something from that kind of thing.
Right. When was it you done this latest EP? When did you go in to record this in?
This was, I think it was about October last year at some point.
Right.
And we were itching to get it out. You know, we waited a few months to get it out, and I think we waited the right amount of time because we hyped it up, you know, and we released the single and then got the EP out, and a big EP release at 13th Note.
Right, 13th Note, that's a cracking wee venue, isn't it?
I loved it. First time I've ever played there. I was all over the place, like jumping everywhere. We were giving out like dib dabs as a sort of, you could get an EP with it, and people were tearing them open. It was dib dab powder everywhere.
Right. Dib dabs, I've not done for years as well.
Aye, well, I'm sick of them.
You're bringing back loads of these memories. Anyway, we're just going to go into a wee ad break first, and then we'll get straight back with Bullets and Arrows, okay?
There are some things in life you treasure forever and take great pride in, as well as being a potential investment. Bob Harper is Scotland's premier rock culture artist, creating original and stunning portraits of true rock icons. From Bowie to Blondie and Presley to Prince, Bob's paintings are displayed in private collections around the world and remain unique in both style and technique, with each portrait featuring song lyrics by the musician. To see Bob's work, visit rocksportradio.co.uk, and there's free shipping for all orders for Rock Sport Radio listeners. Bob Harper Art, in association with Rock Sport Radio, painting the world's favourite rock icons.
It's back by public demand. Your story, your songs, your club. Celtic the Musical returns to the Pavilion Theatre Glasgow for 4 weeks only, from Wednesday 18th April to Saturday 12th May. It's the must-see show for Celtic fans of all ages. Tickets are already selling fast, so book now for Celtic the Musical on 0141 332 1846 or online at paviliontheatre.co.uk.
Thinking of a holiday? Well, this year, swap Largs for Lanzarote, Cardonald for California, or even Oban for Osaka. Go where you want to go. Our travel insurance could cover anyone up to 99 years old, even if you have a pre-existing medical condition. Call 01592 85 83 86 or visit ourtravelinsurance.co.uk. Insure Direct, helping make memories.
Well, that was an interesting game, don't you think?
It certainly was, and I really didn't think it would go that far.
It did seem a little risky to me.
Exactly. Who would wear that out in public?
Boggles the mind, Jim.
Maybe that team should have gone to only sport.
Get your kits for every club, in every league, from juniors to schools to college.
With a massive range of quality kits, with great value, flexible service and extremely qualified staff.
Only Sports in Hillington, your team partner. See onlysportltd.co.uk.
It's predictable, but unfortunately, utility costs will probably go up. That means taking more money out of your business. Annoying, right? Well, Utility Alliance could help manage your business energy needs and control your costs. Your costs might even go down. Build a more sustainable and energy-efficient business and drive down your operational costs. Call Utility Alliance on 0131 202 5467 and ask the business energy experts.
Love music, live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.
Oh, take my heart, oh, take my soul, oh girl, take me anywhere you wanna go. I think you're all I wanna know. You'll grab my hand, you'll pull me fast, you'll tell me that we're gonna make it last. Your misdemeanors in the past. Come here, I need you on my bed with all your clothes off. Frustrate me, vacate me, I can't wait until the next time comes. Woo! Your misty eyes, weekend surprise. Pay me what I need to be subsidized. Read through our texts, so you're advised. Come here, I need you on my bed with all your clothes off. Frustrate me, vacate me, I can't wait till the next time. Come here, I need you on my bed with all your clothes off. Frustrate me, vacate me, I can't wait till the next time comes. Come here, I need you on my bed with all your clothes off. Frustrate me, vacate me, I can't wait till the next time. Come here, I need you on my bed with all your clothes off. Frustrate me, vacate me, I can't wait till the next time comes.
You're listening to Rock Sport Radio, and I'm joined with Sean by Bullets and Arrows. Thanks again. Brilliant song.
Cheers.
You're saying that was the first song he's written?
Yeah. So that's the first song we ever wrote. Johnny sent me that on WhatsApp one day. It was one summer, I think it was like 2014 or something. just saying, do you think you could, write some stuff like this? He wanted like a sort of lead guitar driven sort of, I don't know, rock band at the time.
Okay.
He was thinking sort of like Catfish, bands like that.
It's still really kind of modern sounding, but isn't it?
You think so?
I think I said earlier on, I actually thought Jailbait was one of your first songs. I don't know why.
Aye.
But there's just something about that song. It's dead catchy as well, isn't it?
Aye, so it's really, really on the sort of the poppy side. But we're going for, like, Chris Marshall that recorded us, he's some sort of genius. And he was going for sort of like, you want it to be short and punchy, and he definitely achieved that. Like,
yeah. It's straight into it, isn't it? But it's just, I really do like that track. So, see, Chris, is that the guy that records all your songs then?
Yeah, so he recorded Jailbait about a year before we recorded the EP.
Okay.
And when we recorded Jailbait, that was, we were going for a totally different sound than we're going for now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of hear that if you listen to Jailbait and then the EP, you can hear some sort of subtle differences where it's got a bit more of a serious sort of, bass and drum sort of driven sound to it now.
I know we were talking earlier on, you were saying you're kind of in the middle of maybe kind of changing your sound a wee bit. How does that happen? Is it when you do a gig and there's certain songs they just work?
Yeah, it's a lot to do with how we react on stage as well, I think. When you just naturally end up dancing about like an absolute idiot, just looking at your band members, pulling the stank faces, and that's when you've got a tune that you enjoy, and then you look over at the crowd. People know words to songs that we've not even released, and that is humbling, but also that's when that you've got a song you need to work on and keep going. And we've noticed at the moment that tends to be our heavier, more sort of rocky sounding songs.
What do you prefer playing?
My favourite song to play is probably Gossip, which is on the end of the EP.
Right. Is that a bit more rockier?
Aye. Oh yeah. It's a big long number. I think it's like 5.5 minutes or something. Big trail off at the end, and it's got more of a sort of rocky funk vibe to it.
Aye. What kind of following have you got?
What's that, sorry?
What kind of following have you got? Like come to your gigs and that, is it popular?
Well, at the last gig, it was I didn't actually recognise a lot of people. I've got a lot of sort of great friends that have supported me. I've got people that I've known for 3-4, but longer than that have come to all of my gigs, all of my bands that I've played in. So I see them a lot, recognise their faces. But the last gig, I didn't recognise a lot of people, and that was exciting because it was. It's
good to see their reaction, isn't it?
Exactly.
Because it's quite funny. Even see when you go to see like a big band, that are obviously in the charts and everything, they've been following for years. But see when they come out and do a gig and they play brand new songs that nobody's ever heard.
Yeah.
Even they get a kind of what are they doing?
That's it.
So you turn up at a venue where the brand new crowd. That is quite nerve wracking as well, isn't it?
It is. But I think once you get 20 seconds into the first song and realise just think in your head, these people are here to listen to your band.
That's it.
And they must enjoy it, so you get into it straight away.
Definitely. It's the crowd that make the gig, I think, and it makes you play better, I think, as well, because if you can see the crowd are enjoying themselves, and you're obviously going to enjoy yourself more. I can remember years and years ago I played in a pub, it was over in Paisley,
and
there was about 10 people in it, right? And honestly, it was one of my best ever gigs ever. But because you could see for the minute we played, they were all bouncing about. And eventually it did get busier, but see the first half, you're like, God, there's only 10 people in this place. How's this going to go?
That's all that matters, When do you make it as a band? Do you make it when you're playing at a stadium, or do you make it when you're playing in a wee pub and you've got 10 people going absolutely mental? That's a real gig.
So what's the plans for Bullets and Arrows? You've just recorded your EP just at the end of last year, right?
Yeah.
Is there going to be an album? Because you're saying you've got enough tracks to do an album.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about maybe doing a second EP where we pick another sort of 4 songs and get them out. I feel at the moment the way music is going, you want to stay active, you want to appear active as a band. Mm-hmm. So if you're constantly coming out with stuff, I think that's a matter of debate though. Would we rather do the keep the EPs coming out, or do we go for a full album and push that properly? I guess that time will tell. We'll wait and see how people respond to the EP. It's early days at the moment, but.
Yeah, and if you're kind of changing the sound of your music just now, it is quite a major thing to actually go and do like 4 tracks as a different, you're kind of getting away from the kind of poppy sound.
Yeah.
You're going rockier, so I think that's when you can see a kind of band maturing a wee bit as well.
That's
you know?
it.
So it'd be good to see your progress, actually, you know, for where you started, you know, 2014, is that right? Yeah.
I think it's about
Doing a bit of that.
2014. Johnny's probably going.
I was just trying to figure it out when you said.
wrong.
I was just trying to figure it out because you said you were using WhatsApp. I was like, when did WhatsApp come out?
Right, get on Google, we'll find out.
That's it. So, Sean, other bands, what have you been in? When did you actually start like playing in bands and stuff like that?
I must have been about 12 years old when I formed my first band called The Hit List. Give them a wee plug. That was a pop punk band. I've always been pop punk mad. The band aren't a fan of that, but that's fine. Then I was in a folk rock band called Flight. But in Glasgow, I joined a band they were called Enemies of the State at the time.
Okay.
They were a sort of political driven, sort of rocky, sort of funky sound. It's hard to sort of describe them. So yeah, I've kind of dabbled in a lot of different sort of sounds and styles, and I think that sort of helped me become the guitarist that I am now, and helps me with the writing process with Bullets and Arrows, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but we've actually got listeners like worldwide, you know. We've got
really?
people like Canada, Italy, you know. We've got people even over in Memphis, you know.
Big shout out to them.
And that's it. And and you actually forget, you know, it's just me and you in this room just now, but you know, we've got lots of people kind of worldwide listening, and every so often I kind of forget that I've got this Scottish accent that sometimes I speak too fast, but some people don't actually realise, you know, the different accents in Scotland, you know.
Aye.
So you're from the East Coast up in Glenrothes, that's right?
That's
yeah?
right, I'm a Fifer.
You're a Fifer, you know, so that's East Coast of Scotland for the people, especially the people over in Canada. I know there's a big following for this show over there as well. East Coast, up in Glenrothes, I used to play a few gigs up there. It's a cracking place for music, I think. And you're actually doing a homecoming gig, is that right?
That's right, aye. It's a place called the Greenside in Leslie. It's a wee village just outside of Glenrothes.
Okay.
I've been playing there since I was 13 years old, you know, so it feels like a homecoming. The other three bands that are on the bill, two of them have actually got members that I've played in bands with before, so it feels like it's going to be a special one.
Aye. Where do you want to go with the band? You know, when do you think, you know, this is us, we've made it? You know, what's your kind of dream? You know, where do you want to go?
I'm kind of ends about that one now, because like I said earlier on, like how do you make it as a band? Is it when you're playing a stadium full of people that, you know, might just know your catchiest songs, or is it when you're playing in a bar and you've got 10, 20 people going absolutely mental, you know?
And appreciate your music.
I'd like to be playing festivals. That's what got me into music. When I was a kid, I was lucky enough to get dragged to festivals by like my mum, my auntie, you know, things like that. I was 11 years old and I'm at Tea in the Park, you know? And that's what made me think I want to play music.
I think, obviously, Tea in the Park is kind of not the same as it was when you were 11. Kind of
That's
thing,
it.
you know? And I think that's when there was real bands going to it. I think it's turned into a bit too poppy. You know, you're getting people like Calvin Harris. No, I'm not dissing Calvin Harris, I know I like some of his tracks, but I think it's turned into a kind of 18 to 21 club, if you know what I mean, which is a shame. But obviously we're bringing in a Transmit now.
Yeah.
Which has got a lot of kind of better bands, the Killers and things like that. You know, I really do like the Killers.
I missed that last year, sadly.
I missed it as well. I think I was on holiday actually. But do you not think it'd be great if somebody like Transmit had it like an unsigned stage?
That would be ideal, you know. If they had something like that, we would keep pushing to play something like that.
There seems to be places all round, like the UK, apart from Glasgow, that are doing things like, is it the Camden Festival? They're doing, you know, and they're getting people to vote to get the unsigned bands on. I think, you know, I did see something on like social media that people are trying to do a petition to get unsigned bands, but I think it'd be amazing to have a tent there, wouldn't it?
That's it. I mean, a lot of bands that I still listen to this day, I got from going to the tea break stage, you know. Just local bands that they're more open to go and see their shows, you know. So you go and see a local band and then you find out, I mean, I'm from Fife, you find out they're playing in PJ Malloy's in Dunfermline or something. It's like, I can go and see that.
That's it. Do you know, when I started this show, it was like 10 weeks ago, you know, so I was flung in at the deep end and had to go and find all these bands. And I have to admit, I didn't actually realise how good some of the unsigned bands in Scotland are. And I've probably had about 200 on. And see a lot of my mates, they're like, who's that band, you know? I was like, they're unsigned, and like, no chance, they're not unsigned. But it just shows you that the quality is amazing. So you could probably hold like a festival just for unsigned bands, couldn't you?
Exactly. So we need guys like you who are into their, you know, Scottish unsigned bands that can sort of get us promoted. And
that's it. I know. Honestly, we try our best here at Rock Sport, because I mean, I don't think there's another radio station in Central Scotland that's doing like 3 hours of unsigned music every week.
Aye.
You know. So anyway, that was a nice wee plug there you gave us.
No worries.
That's it. So the next song, and unfortunately it's your last song for tonight, it's Loose Cannon. Can you tell us a wee bit about that, please?
I mean, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but this is another song that's about Johnny, well, I guess becoming a loose cannon. I keep blaming Johnny for these, but a lot of his sort of lyrics speak to us as well, you know. I think that's what helps us sort of gel as a band, so we're all just a bunch of numpties at the end of the day.
See, I want to meet this Johnny. He sounds a bit like myself, you know. I'm quite old now. I'm like 43 now. God.
Johnny's about that age as well. He's
old.
I'll keep you apart though if you're going to get along too well though.
Aye, we probably would. He sounds like my kind of guy. And he's getting married soon, isn't he?
Aye. He's getting married to good wee Rowan.
Aye.
So I'm looking forward to that. I got the wedding invite through the door. Don't ask me when it is because I can't remember, but it's in my diary, so that's what matters.
So somebody that's in a band, who do you get to play at your wedding?
That's a thing. I noticed on their invite they've done a thing where they've asked you to list 3 songs. So I know they're going to do like a playlist, but I just don't know how mixed the friends and family are going to be. It could be going from ABBA to Slipknot, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be quite exciting, actually.
Do you know, it's quite funny. Like I was telling you, I used to play in a cover band, and we mainly used to play in pubs and clubs and stuff like that, but every so often we get asked to play at a wedding.
Aye.
And I can remember there was like a tune that I couldn't play. I hadn't been at practice, so we got a MIDI file.
Right.
And it was Aerosmith, Don't Want to Miss a Thing, you know, and they wanted it for their first tune.
Aye.
So I remember the guitarist, he started it with just his acoustic guitar and playing away, and I could tell straight away he's not in the right key to the MIDI file, and the MIDI file is going to kick in. And honestly, talk about, see that cringe face you were talking about earlier on?
Yeah.
I was like, how? And then he realised, and he was trying to like bring his chords up to get back in tune. I just wanted to like jump in a big hole and hide. Anyway, listen, Sean, I really appreciate you coming on. And in fact, I wonder if there's any. Is there any tickets left for tomorrow?
Yeah, there's a few actually. I would have brought some, but there's a few going. I believe you can probably get some on the door as well.
Right.
So you're more than welcome to come down. Maybe get
good.
Tickets sorted for you.
That'd be excellent. I wouldn't mind, because normally it used to be Friday nights for my night out, but now it's Saturday, so I'll maybe pop down to St Luke's, isn't it?
Aye.
Sounds great.
That'd be great. I can't mind which time we're on, to be honest, but I think
I'll check it. I'm sure it'll be on Facebook or something.
Aye, it'll be somewhere.
Anyway, thanks again. So this is the last song. This is Loose Cannon and Bullets and Arrows. Thanks, mate.
When you're feeling fine, 'cause you took that line, and your mouth goes dry, and you are out your mind. Lately
Love music, live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.
He is not happy. He is not happy. Kill my Ricki.
I could be the one for you to save. Oh, I could be the one in oh so many
You're listening to Rocksport Radio, and it's Ricki Neill right through until 1 o'clock in the morning with First Play Friday, bringing you some of the best unsigned acts right up until 12, and then we'll play some music. Any of your requests you want on, just give me a little shout. You can send a tweet to Rocksport DAB, just let me know what song you want and put your name on it, and I'll give you a wee shout out. That was brilliant. That was Sean from Bullets and Arrows. You can check them out tomorrow in St Luke's. And that last band that we just played, that was the first time they've been on, and it's quite funny. It kind of makes me remember, you know, everybody always says it's your granny and your mum used to always say, oh, don't cry over spilt milk, son. Well, that was actually by the Spilt Milk Society. That's quite hard to say. That was the Spilt Milk Society in Amsterdam. This is another new band. This is a 3 Dead, and it's rock song. They've got quite strange influences, actually. They've got like Nirvana, the Foo Fighters, Biffy, Beatles and ABBA. You know, it's very, very, very strange. So this is the first time they've been on. This is 3 Dead, and this is called Rock Song.
See, it's just a wave, but it matters to me. It's so hard to figure it out. Every time I get spat back out, all of the eyes they can't see. It's just a wave, but it matters to me.
That was 3 Dead, first time they've been on Rocksport Radio, and that was Rock Song. Now remember, if you want to be a part of this, all you need to do is send some of your tracks, a little bio about yourself, and just send it to ricky@rocksportradio.co.uk.
Radio, the trusted medium giving you access to the Rock Sport Radio audience, effectively your potential customers. It's straightforward, cost-effective, and available on and off air. Whether it's adverts, sponsorship, promotions, or digital, we can build a bespoke campaign, including tailored production services, working with you to deliver the return on investment your marketing deserves and our experience provides. To access the Rock Sport Radio audience across central Scotland, and for more information, Go to rocksportradio.co.uk/advertising.
Well, that was an interesting game, don't you think?
It certainly was, and I really didn't think it would go that far.
It did seem a little risky to me.
Exactly. Who would wear that out in public?
Boggles the mind, Jim.
Maybe that team should have gone to Only Sport.
Get your kits for every club, in every league, from juniors to schools to college.
With a massive range of quality kits, with great value, flexible service and extremely qualified staff.
Only Sport in Hillington, your team partner. See onlysportltd.co.uk.
It's predictable, but unfortunately, utility costs will probably go up. That means taking more money out of your business. Annoying, right? Well, Utility Alliance could help manage your business energy needs and control your costs. Your costs might even go down. Build a more sustainable and energy-efficient business and drive down your operational costs. Call Utility Alliance on 0131 202 5467 and ask the business energy experts.
Celtic the Musical returns to the Pavilion Theatre Glasgow for 4 weeks only, from Wednesday 18th April to Saturday 12th May. Featuring the songs that have rung round Celtic Park over the years, it's the must-see show for Celtic fans of all ages. Remember, it's on for 4 weeks only. Don't miss it. Book now for Celtic the Musical on 0141 332 1846 or online at paviliontheatre.co.uk.
Thinking of a holiday? Well, this year, swap Largs for Lanzarote, Cardonald for California, or even Oban for Osaka. Go where you want to go. Our travel insurance could cover anyone up to 99 years old, even if you have a pre-existing medical condition. Call 01592 85 83 86 or visit ourtravelinsurance.co.uk. Insure Direct, helping make memories.
Love music. Live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.
That was another new band. That was the Heavy Rapids, and Money is Power.
Love music, live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.
To see.
You're listening to Rock Sport Radio, and that was The Fall of Eve. Love that band. They remind me of Evanescence. And that was If Even Angels Fall. Beautiful tune and an amazing voice. Next up, we've got 24 and Never Be the Same Again. They're playing in Broadcast on April the 12th, so make sure and go and check them out. Broadcast in Glasgow. This is 24 and Never Be the Same on Rock Sport Radio.
Come home no more. I first wish I could hurt
leaving without ever having met. Just left, no consequence. You didn't even sign no document. Life goes on, people pass through. I didn't ever think that one would be you. You might be in my blood, you might be in my veins, but me and you will never be the same. From where you're falling, I will change my name, 'cause me and you will never be the same, no. Blood, you might be in my veins, but me and you will never be the same. From where you're falling, I will change my name, 'cause me and you will never be the same, no. Me and you, we're not 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 the same, no.
It's Ricki Neill with First Play Friday right through until 1 o'clock in the morning, playing some of the best unsigned and new bands right up until 12, and then after that we've got loads of songs like Oasis, Blur, Pulp, loads of amazing songs. And if you want anything on, all you need to do is send a text with the word Rock Sport and then the name of your song and your name as well, and just send that to 60777 and I'll try and get it on for you. Now this next band, this is the first time they've actually been on, and it's funny, when I read their influences, it's nearly every single band that I like, which is quite strange, and my wife actually hates nearly every single band that I like, and she doesn't really hate them, but she doesn't agree. She's right into her country, but this band, their influences are Las Vegas, Divine Comedy, ELO and the Manic Street Preachers. This is the Delirium Treason. Back Through the Door.
believe any lies anymore. You're getting shoved back through the door. Don't you come back here again. Your time has come to an end. Don't believe any lies anymore. You're getting shoved back through the door. Don't you come back here again. Your time has come to an end.
That was the Delirium Trees on Rocksport Radio. Now, if I was to ask you how many guys were in that band, you'd probably say about 4 or 5, maybe even 6. That's only 2 guys in that band. That's pretty amazing sound. This next guy, he's actually been likened to a bit like Nick Cave. This is new. This is a guy from London, and it's Scott Swain, and it's Too Late.
It's too late, could have done. Anyone else falls short of salvaging the damage that's been done. Outrage, get things wrong. Oh, tragedy don't need misery, so put those fists to bed. In the meantime, wait, see those walls come crashing down around us. So Paris, you're useless now. Here comes the Troy. Now Venus is dead. Now Venus is dead and now foreign subcultures blinds. In the underground there is no light, so Morpheus moves on. Recoil, withdraw, where is the animal? I cannot take what we cannot fake. Mon papillon, pourquoi? In the meantime, wait, see those walls come crashing down around us. So Paris, useless now. Here comes the Troy. Now Venus is dead. I swear by the cross, I'll get my revenge. I'll get my revenge, yeah. Too late, could have done. Oh, that's a face which sunk 1,000 ships. No vessels will return. In the meantime, wait, see those walls come crashing down around us. So Paris, useless now. See those walls come crashing down around us. So the wings will never fly again around us. So
That was the very talented Scott Swain with It's Too Late on Rocksport Radio.
There are some things in life you treasure forever and take great pride in, as well as being a potential investment. Bob Harper is Scotland's premier rock culture artist, creating original and stunning portraits of true rock icons. From Bowie to Blondie and Presley to Prince, Bob's paintings are displayed in private collections around the world and remain unique in both style and technique, with each portrait featuring song lyrics by the musician. To see Bob's work, visit rocksportradio.co.uk, and there's free shipping for all orders for Rock Sport Radio listeners. Bob Harper Art, in association with Rock Sport Radio, painting the world's favourite rock icons.
It's back by public demand. Your story, your songs, your club. Celtic the Musical returns to the Pavilion Theatre Glasgow for 4 weeks only, from Wednesday 18th April to Saturday 12th May. It's the must-see show for Celtic fans of all ages. Tickets are already selling fast, so book now for Celtic the Musical on 0141 332 1846 or online at paviliontheatre.co.uk.
Thinking of a holiday? Well, this year, swap Largs for Lanzarote, Cardonald for California, or even Oban for Osaka. Go where you want to go. Our travel insurance could cover anyone up to 99 years old, even if you have a pre-existing medical condition. Call 01592 85 83 86 or visit ourtravelinsurance.co.uk. Insure Direct, helping make memories.
Well, that was an interesting game, don't you think?
It certainly was, and I really didn't think it would go that far.
It did seem a little risky to me.
Exactly. Who would wear that out in public?
Boggles the mind, Jim.
Maybe that team should have gone to Only Sport.
Get your kits for every club, in every league, from juniors to schools to college.
With a massive range of quality kits, with great value, flexible service and extremely qualified staff.
Only Sports in Hillington, your team partner. See onlysportltd.co.uk.
It's predictable, but unfortunately, utility costs will probably go up. That means taking more money out of your business. Annoying, right? Well, Utility Alliance could help manage your business energy needs and control your costs. Your costs might even go down. Build a more sustainable and energy-efficient business and drive down your operational costs. Call Utility Alliance on 0131 202 5467 and ask the business energy experts.
Love music, live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.
That was Anchor Lane and Finished for 12. And I don't know how many times I've actually played that song, but that wee bit at the end always catches me out. I always think the track stopped and I was like, oh, panic stations. They're actually doing a small tour soon. They're playing up in the church in Dundee on the 25th of May. Then they're in Opium on the 26th in Edinburgh. And then they're playing in the Garage Attic in Glasgow. I didn't actually know the Garage had an attic. But I need to check that guy out. That's on the 27th. So really amazing band. So you need to go and watch them. Alright, next band, The Particulars and Three Graces on Rocksport Radio. This is Rock Sport Radio across central Scotland on DAB Digital Radio. And that was the Particulars on the Particulars. Sorry, I don't know what I was doing there. That was the Particulars, a brilliant band actually. They're playing in the Battle of Bands up in the Bongo Club in Edinburgh on the 28th of April. So make sure and go and support them. They'll be a hard act to beat actually because they're really, really good. Now we're heading back over to, well not back over to, well we've been there before, but we're heading over to Arbroath. This is After Party. This is from their EP, Cousins in LA, which you can now download from various things like Spotify, etc. So go and check this out. This is After Party on Rock Sport Radio with Sidelines.
Talk to me.
You're listening to Ricki Neill on First Play Friday, right through until 1 o'clock, playing some of the best unsigned acts and some new acts as well. And then right after 12, we've got all your requests, so any tunes you want, just give us a little shout out. And we'll try and get them on. This next band, they were on my show for the first time last week, and it says they're a 6-piece band, but the video I seen there was 7 of them, so I don't know what's going on there. But this is a Blackleaf 40 and Lost and Found.
Get out before the third degree. I was lost judge me with poison standards that you keep. Guess the story would be different if the shoes were on the other feet. So finally the game is ended. In your mind you think you've won. You played it like your life depended. Resolve is void when there's none. I was lost, now I found my way home. Lost and found my way around. I was lost and found my way back home. Bring it on home. Lost and found my way around. I was lost and found my way back home.
This is Rocksport Radio across Central Scotland and DAB Digital Radio. Remember, you can also listen live on our website, which is rocksportradio.co.uk, and you can also listen on the TuneIn app and various other things like Amazon Alexa. Although my wife's just actually texts me saying every time she tries to put on Rocksport, it's just not happening. It done that with me the other night, and I thought she was just playing funny with me, but definitely. Sometimes it doesn't work. I think it's a Scottish accent, but anyway. This next band, this is the first time they've been on. This is Dusty Old Crows and Bleary Eyed. Their debut album's actually coming out very soon, the 28th of March, so make sure check them out on Facebook and our website.
Degrees of stomach troubles, your cousin Liberty. You hide behind those falsities that you never put away. You're beaten by your cheating and your poisonous with your lies. You don't need me yet, you want me, but can't look me in the eyes. Some kisses the darkness where the ribbons can't sing. Toss and turns are sleepless now to meet a thing. Bleary-eyed and tongue-tied chasing drinks and house to kill. The hobbies and the mind games and the cheapest of thrill. Go on. Oh, where do we go wrong? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go wrong? But we can't go. But this can't go on. Oh, where do we go wrong? Oh, where do we go? But we can't go. But we can't go on. Took a glimpse at your reflection, so convinced you're doing alright. You're lost in a horror show, left screaming alone tonight. You think that you're the highlight of 100 wicked dreams. Deep inside your nightmare in a place I've never been. So run around so falsely living filthy, bitchy lies. I need a love not lull you but can't look you in the eyes. A buried truth so deeply where the sun it really shines. Thanks for fucking me over, yes I'm glad you are mine. Go on.
bullshit masquerade. And now that you're official, you still call when you are late. The problem with the truth is it will show its ugly face. But yours turns a bad you, I'll be long gone from this place. You're really not as clever as you seem to think you are. The time has passed to come clean, it's gone on way too far. It's gone way past its distance, there ain't no turning back. You're not a piece of baggage which had left you on the track. Go on. Oh, where do we go wrong? Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go wrong? Where we can't go? Where we can't go wrong? Oh, where do we go wrong? Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go wrong?
You're listening to Ricki Neill on First Play Friday and it's Rock Sport Radio. That was the Dusty Old Crows and Bleary Eyed. The first time they've been on, and as I said, their new album's coming out on the 28th of March, so make sure you check out on Facebook, etc. Next up, we've got the Neves, and Don't Let Us Be Next.
If you've read one, you've read them all. I wish you well, I'm here to talk. But sympathy is nothing more than people lifting weight from chest, feeling like they've tried their best. But I can feel the cold pretense. Please just don't let us be next. 'Cause we're living with a white and noise. The sounds you loaded in here. A buzzing we can hold a base so it won't interfere. But it builds without a warning. Oh, when we know the cause. Oh, we can never turn it off. Our common ground, fear of fingers pointing down of fate and God and karmic justice telling us our time is up. And it's only when we're faced with grief that we can look internally. But if you hate what you can see, then you are free. 'Cause we're living with a white and noise. The sounds you loaded in here. A buzzing we can hold a base so it won't interfere. But it builds without a warning. Oh, when we know the cause. Oh, we can never turn it off. This is hard, this is hard, this is not when you are nothing but a speck in the dark, and you never had a purpose to remain, to depart. You're nothing but a grain of dirt to rain, to return, to no less than when you started.
That's Neves and Don't Let Us Be Next. That's a brilliant song. They're playing Hootenannies. I think it's just at the end of this month, so check out on their Facebook page, just check out Neves and you'll find out when they're playing Hootenannies end of this month. Remember, if you want to be part of this, all you need to do is send a little bio about your band, your act, and some of your tracks, and just email me at ricky@rocksportradio.co.uk and I'll try and get you on. This band, I played this song a few weeks ago, and this actually reminds me of a very young Meatloaf. This is The Thinking Men and Human Nature.
Awaits the hangman's rope like a like Jesus died a villain's death. Wrath shall fall upon his head. He put both hands around the knife. What did he hope to find in nature of the humankind? Blaming his wretchedness upon the fact his conscience led him wrong, away from the righteous path. The jangling of the jailer's keys softly mingle with his pleas. Rats seek the scraps of his last meal, blindly praying for repeal. Haunted by these men of law, their verdict opened up death's door. Found him twisted and distorted, slammed the gavel, he's thwarted. He put both hands around the knife. What did he hope to find in nature of the humankind? Blaming his wretchedness upon the fact his conscience led him wrong, away from the righteous path. He hides behind his bitter lie, searching for redemptive signs in nature of the humankind. Warping the mind of his youth, lies of mine they lead to truth, and I bet the devil pray. He's hanging, he's hanging. Baby, watch him hang. He's hanging, he's hanging. Baby, watch him
That was the Thinking Men in Human Nature. I love that song, a really good band. Definitely, I think they're going to be a really big band this year. After 12, we're going to be doing your requests, so any tune you want on, you can send me a tweet. All you need to do is tweet me at Ricki Rock Sport, or you can also do Rock Sport DAB, or send in a text message to Rock Sport and then your message to 60777.
Radio, the trusted medium giving you access to the Rock Sport Radio audience, effectively your potential customers. It's straightforward, cost-effective, and available on and off air. Whether it's adverts, sponsorship, promotions, or digital, we can build a bespoke campaign, including tailored production services, working with you to deliver the return on investment your marketing deserves and our experience provides. To access the Rock Sport Radio audience across central Scotland, and for more information, go to rocksportradio.co.uk/advertising.
It's predictable, but unfortunately, utility costs will probably go up. That means taking more money out of your business. Annoying, right? Well, Utility Alliance could help manage your business energy needs and control your costs. Your costs might even go down. Build a more sustainable and energy-efficient business and drive down your operational costs. Call Utility Alliance on 0131 202 5467 and ask the business energy experts.
Well, that was an interesting game, don't you think?
It certainly was, and I really didn't think it would go that far.
It did seem a little risky to me.
Exactly. Who would wear that out in public?
Boggles the mind, Jim.
Maybe that team should have gone to Only Sport.
Get your kits for every club, in every league, from juniors to schools to college.
With a massive range of quality kits, with great value, flexible service and extremely qualified staff.
Only Sports in Hillington, your team partner. See onlysportltd.co.uk.
Thinking of a holiday? Well, this year, swap Largs for Lanzarote, Cardonald for California, or even Oban for Osaka. Go where you want to go. Our travel insurance could cover anyone up to 99 years old, even if you have a pre-existing medical condition. Call 01592 85 83 86 or visit ourtravelinsurance.co.uk. Insure Direct, helping make memories.
Celtic the Musical returns to the Pavilion Theatre Glasgow for 4 weeks only, from Wednesday 18th April to Saturday 12th May. Featuring the songs that have rung round Celtic Park over the years. It's the must-see show for Celtic fans of all ages. Remember, it's on for 4 weeks only. Don't miss it. Book now for Celtic the Musical on 0141 332 1846 or online at paviliontheatre.co.uk.
Love music. Live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Alright, yeah. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
You're listening to Ricki Neill on First Play Friday, Rock Sport Radio, and that was The Doors, and people are strange. People can be strange, can't they? Anyway, this next band, this is actually one of my favourite bands I've had on so many times, but this is probably my favourite track out of the past 12 weeks. This is Echo Arcadia and Cinderella.
Cinderella moments fade out, back to normality. This castle made of marble falls apart into the sea. Glass slipper breaks to pieces, rips into your skin. A kiss can never free you from the solitude within. So don't wait until midnight. Don't hold your breath until it's past. Don't wait until midnight. Cinderella moments never last. Once upon a time no more, needles break your skin. Just 40 days of sleepless nights, Nightmares creeping in. This charming man has come to call, sweep you off your feet. You're a trophy for a hopeless cause. Your heart will never beat. So don't wait until midnight. Don't hold your breath until it's past. Don't wait until midnight. Cinderella moments never last. Dream your life away. Burn until there's darkness left, nothing left to say.
Love music, live sport. First Play Friday with Ricki Neill on Rock Sport Radio.